Do you see that little blue ball of content right there? That little blue ball. It can look like this or it can look like that. Two different forms right there. And what does it tell you? It tells you that you've missed a post from one of your favorite creators, from someone you subscribe to. No, it does not tell you what you missed, but it does tell you that you missed something. If the creator posted something and took it down just 3 minutes later, that blue ball will still show up. It'll still tell you that something was posted. And why is this important? Well, given how unreliable the notification bell has been over, say, forever, basically, you may not know why it was posted, but you're still informed that something was posted, and that's your way to be aware of that. As an audience member, that's why you should be aware of it. As an actual content creator, you should be aware of it so you can inform your audience that they should be on the lookout for that little blue ball of content. That's why we'll be calling it the little blue ball of content. And how would you introduce this on your channel? I don't know, probably some form of an outro, something like, I don't know. If you enjoyed this video, please smash subscribe to let me know that you enjoyed it. And please be on the lookout for this little blue ball next to my name that informs you that you've missed a post. Something like that. Little short, simple, to the point. And how do you know that this will work? Well, I don't have any solid concrete proof, just my own experience ever since YouTube rolled this feature out. What I noticed about a couple months ago is that every day, for those that post every day, I get that little blue ball next to their name. Even if they take down the video, I still see that blue ball. So no, I didn't record the accounts of single day to prove, but that is what I've generally experienced, is that that blue ball shows up all the time after someone posts. It has never let me down yet in the 2 months that it's been here for me. So that ends the good juicy portion, the little portion about what's new, what's important. Now into the total speculation, assumptions, and experience of the last 2 years of YouTube's notification system, where reasons to why it isn't so reliable, or at least why it hasn't been reliable to me. The two main things that I've noticed about the YouTube notification system is that it's very reliant on frequency of visits and the number of subscriptions. Where for frequency of visits, I've noticed that if I go onto a channel very frequently, every day, I stop receiving notifications about that channel. And reason for that might be because there's some algorithm behind the notification system to lower the amount of notifications that cloud up your inbox. I don't know, that's speculation, that's assumption. Like I said, this is speculation here. But that might be one reason. If you show up too much, they're like, oh, you're gonna be on that channel anyways, you're gonna look for yourself anyways. Let's focus on lesser visited channels. But it also works the other way. If you don't show up to a channel for a long time, say 2 weeks to a month, I wouldn't see any notifications for those channels either. And the reason for that may be because there's, like I said, an algorithm behind it, and you're telling it, oh, you're no longer interested in that person's content. Let's show you notifications about things that you've been watching more. So it's kind of somewhere in the middle that you need to lie, and of course, no one really knows where that middle point is. But that's what I've noticed frequency-wise. What I've noticed for number of subscriptions is that once I've entered double digits, notifications just became what everyone says they are now, inconsistent. Sometimes one of 10 creators that I watch, I receive a notification for, maybe all 10 of 10, maybe 6 of 10, maybe 4 of 10, and so on. There's no consistency. It's all random. I don't know what to say about that. It just, once I reached double digits, it became very random. So this video idea actually came from a Twitter post I did on a larger YouTuber's Twitter, where he was complaining about demonetization. Many people were talking about how it didn't matter because they're never notified anyway. And that just kind of triggered something in my head. I'm like, well, these sorts of things that I've noticed over the last couple of years, maybe they like to know. So I wrote this big long post here. Actually, yeah, I just said 3/4 of that post. So like I said, frequency, number of subscriptions, that about does it for the major factors that I've noticed that would affect the notification system. Other things that probably aren't a problem for most people is just a problem for me because I'm very, I like my software set up in a very specific way. So what I notice is that what could also affect notifications is if you deny desktop notifications. You know that little box that shows up every time you install Chrome? It's like, yo, I want to give you notifications. I'm like, leave me alone. I just want to search for the latest Katy Perry song. And what I've also noticed is if you, say, have cookies blocked, or if you're in incognito mode, or if you're in do not track mode like I am here for Firefox, because cookies basically, what's a good way to kind of describe it? Cookies kind of is the way it collects information about you. Tracking sounds a bit wrong for it, but it's kind of how your webpage figures out what to push to you. All these things I've noticed would affect your notifications. Since I never planned on making a concise video about the YouTube notification system, I never recorded every single day of my experience, just talking about it right now. So all I can hope for in this video is you take this as what it is, the experience of one person, and possibly just something to keep in mind. So what I have here is the homepage of YouTube, and as you can see on the left side right here, the little blue ball shows up like on every freaking channel I'm subscribed to under the sun here. Let's see, got one for Linus Tech Tips, Mr. Beast, Abroad in Japan, Pele K. Jesus, I haven't listened to this guy in like 4 years. Okay, sidetracked. But you know what? But you maybe already noticed it, but look over here. Not a single notification. Clearly, I haven't used this specific account in about 4 months now. So I have all these posts from these creators to this account that I've never watched. That little blue ball is there telling me that I missed it. But that bell icon right there isn't telling me anything. But right now, this is worst case scenario. Like I said, I haven't gone onto any of these channels in about 4 to 6 months under this account. I'm on Firefox, which I have set at all times to do not track, do not allow cookies, and I have more than 10 subscriptions there. So worst case scenario, but you kind of get the point here. I clearly miss posts. I'm not being notified about it, but what is being told to me is that there's a little blue ball next to the name indicating that I missed something. So that about wraps up my little experience, right, about the notification system. Blue ball means you missed something. Frequency of visits, number of subscriptions affects how often you're notified about a specific creator. Denying desktop notifications, or having cookies blocked, or do not track or incognito mode, anything that kind of affects with the web page's cache and cookies can also create some wonky results or just not being notified at all. I don't know if this was the well-organized or concise video you were hoping for. Now, I have no plans of ever actually putting my experience into a full-fledged test where for like a few months to a year straight, I record every single day under different variables. That's not what I do here. I don't create tech or review or research videos, at least not anymore. So if you want to take this idea and try to test it out, go ahead, run with it. All I can ask for is you just take this into consideration. Well, I have a feeling that this video is already gone on long enough, rambled long enough. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you honestly think that this can help someone, or you're a content creator that wants to inform your audience about this little new feature here, the little blue ball, or whatever reason, please make sure to share it. It would mean a lot. And also comment down below, that little comment section right down there, about anything that you've experienced about the notification system, anything you noticed. Has there been anything that I mentioned that you noticed as well? Or is there some other variable that I've completely missed that affects the notification system? It helps inform others, it helps correct any information that I might have misinterpreted. And if you're into, I don't know, Let's Play videos, which are the main content that I post onto my channel, consider subscribing. I post kind of anime-style games such as Persona 5, Danganronpa, Tokyo Zandu EX that has not come out yet. I occasionally do the indie games that are from like itch.io. See y'all next time. Bye!